So what do you hope for the future?
It was a special day at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital, one that's being called historic.
This is the largest donation in Canadian history to the issue of disability, to support from childhood straight through to elderhood people who have disabilities.
The hospital is one of 11 Canadian disability organizations that's part of a new partnership.
Alan Slate.
Made possible by a $30 million donation from the Slate Family Foundation, a charity funded by late media mogul Alan Slate. The money will help people with disabilities in every stage of life.
Not only is this donation going to ensure that kids who come to Holland Bloorview receive the best care, the most innovative technologies to ensure that the world is wide open for them, but as they approach adulthood, the gift is also supporting at Holland Bloorview and other organizations the pathway to get a job, inclusive housing, and ensuring that buildings across the country are accessible and inclusive.
Holland Bloorview will help lead the initiative, and it'll get $10.5 million. Hawkins says that'll go towards developing brain-computer interface technology, prosthetics, and more. The funds will also allow the hospital to then share its tech and programs with other organizations across the country.
I came here when I was 14, and I spent 19 months here.
This accessibility advocate says the opportunities of the initiative are endless.
It is the most historic donation of its kind, and to know that Holland Bloorview is chosen amongst other great institutions to receive this money, it's going to be life-changing. I'm really, really excited about it.
The former gymnast stayed at Holland Bloorview after an accident left her partially paralyzed and says the hospital will play a key role in the new initiative.
There's about 850,000 kids in Canada who have a disability, but we only have 150 or so developmental pediatricians. So the need is there, and Holland Bloorview will help to fund train everybody to fill those voids.
As a parent
For Zach Priest, who has a 5-year-old daughter that gets support from the center, the donation represents a turning point for young people.
People want to move out. People want to go to college. People want to just be independent and live those, fun years of your life. And that's something that's very much usually taken away from kids with disabilities. And I've experienced that myself, and I'm thinking about that with my daughter as well. What are her 20s, what are her 30s going to be looking like? And a donation like this just changes everything across the board.
In a statement, Gary Slate, the president and CEO of the Slate Family Foundation, said connecting and expanding programs and innovations from organizations dedicated to disability care and awareness will create an umbrella of support across Canada while dismantling stigma and creating a more inclusive society for us all.
Whoopsie daisy.
Hawkins says the donation will not only empower people with disabilities, but could also inspire others.
Our hope is that this gift will create a conversation of inclusion that will impact all Canadians.
Brittany Billette, CBC News, Toronto.